Can I just say that song never gets old for me? I get so excited every time I hear it. Can you see me just twisting in my chair? So I'm coming to you today on Valentine's Day of 2023. Today we are talking about Valentine's Day isn't just about romantic love. So lean in. You're going to want to listen and hear all of this. So don't go anywhere. I'm not going to have you here long, but you're going to want to listen to all this. All right? Deal. If you don't know me, I am your host, Harvard trained, double board certified psychiatrist and integrative lifestyle coach, Dr. Ericka. I am irrationally passionate about helping you be better, do better, and live better. I do that through my private adult telepsychiatry practice, my books, including Fix Your Fairy Tale, A Woman's Guide to a Great Life, Love, and Legacy, my speaking, and my hit podcast, Better with Dr. Eric. I do all this to help people like you that are busy, but you show up for work, you show up for your friends, you show up for your family, you show up for your community, you show up for everybody, and you often don't show up for yourself. I do this to put you back in your life. Housekeeping things. First thing, let me know where you are watching for. Just put it in the chat. Next thing is if you know someone that needs this, please share. Hit the little share button. The other thing is you can tag them. Sharing and tagging are both caring. The last thing is if you're watching it later, don't even worry about it. Just put hashtag replay in the comment and let me know you are here. I'm just excited to have you here, and I'm excited that you are spending this day with me. Now, I will admit I am celebrating Valentine's Day. I am of hashtag team single. Don't feel bad for me because, one of the reasons we do this and one of the reasons I show up for you is to help you find joy in your life, in the moment. We all want better things. We all want that better life. We all want something to be better. But I want you to still be able to enjoy and have gratitude for the moment you're in. So don't feel bad for me. Don't feel sorry for me. I am single, but I have a great life. Not bragging, just being grateful. So I want to talk to you about some ways, because this can be a really, really triggering holiday for a lot of people. A lot of people start feeling lonely. They start missing people that they love if they've had relationships that didn't work, or, I'm getting a little older. Some people's love of their lives have passed away and have transitioned. And I want to talk to you about some ways that you can still get love, because some of the reasons why I think people feel so lonely. Hold on, we're going to just do something really quickly to make sure. This is the time my parents usually call me. We're not really trying to be about that life. Is that I don't want you to feel lonely because you don't have a boo, you don't have a partner, you don't have a spouse, you don't have a boo thing. I want you to still be able to have a great day and this not be the ultimate trigger for you. So we're going to do this quickly. I'm going to get you in and out because you may have plans. I proactively, one of the things I did is it's like, I don't have a significant other. I don't have a man. I was like, Valentine. So a few weeks ago, I connected with a good friend of mine and was like, hey, you want to go out for Valentine's Day? So I have someplace to be later. So I can't be in here all night with y'all. So as we talked about, Valentine's Day isn't just about romantic love. So what other kinds of love are we talking about today? Because so much when we get to this holiday, and I realize there is an element of, there's someone that's going to be having the whole conversation about capitalism and, how this is to make money. But I do think it's worth celebrating love. We are human beings. Human beings, even if you're the biggest introvert, still long for some type of connection. And that connection and that support and that community makes you feel good and makes all those happy hormones in your brain do their thing. So let's talk about some ways that you can get love if you don't have a romantic partner. All right? Because there's still love. So I always think of Valentine's Day kind of is love day. Let's celebrate love. Let's not just celebrate if you got a boo thing. Let's just celebrate love. So one type of love we're going to look at is love of pets. I have talked about my fur brothers on here. I got fur brothers, fur brother cousins. I have a god puppy. But our pets and those animals in your life can give you so much love. You can sprinkle the love on them, but you also get so much love back. So don't forget in the love fest, don't forget your pets. Pets are family too. The next is there's always your actual family that is living and breathing and human. So first we talked about the animal family. Now we're talking about the human family. So you can always get your love bucket filled also from your biological family. That is a place too. So don't Don't skip out on the fact that there's some love waiting for you right there. There's some love you can give, some love you can get back. We are looking for all these different ways to fill this love bucket. The third is platonic love. As they said, Houdini said, friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Okay, I'm totally dating myself. There's someone out there that's watching this, like, I don't even know who Houdini is or what that song is. But some of y'all are like, yes, that was my jam. I had it on 12-inch. But don't forget your friends. Oh, gosh, I'm having such Ally McBeal moments. And all of a sudden, I'm thinking of TLC. What about your friends? But don't forget about your friends. And for a lot of people, your friends are your chosen family. This is also a place to fill your love bucket. This is also a place to get some love, a place to get some support, and some place to express love. Because one of the things as humans we get joy out of, we get joy and feel good from receiving love, but we also get joy in being able to express and pass love on. So your friends are your chosen family are a great opportunity for that. So don't forget about them as being someone else that can fill your love bucket. The last one is so super important. Love yourself. As Aziz Ansari would say, treat yourself. Love yourself. You got self-love. You can love on yourself any time of the day. There's no time. You can be in the middle of work. You got to pick how you love on yourself, but you can still show yourself love and appreciation. In this case, self-love does not equal simply self-pleasuring. We're talking about just self-love, that internal sense of acceptance of self, that sense of loving yourself, that sense of appreciating yourself, that sense of being grateful for who you are and that you were created special just to be you. There's one you, no other you, one. So don't want you to forget about that. So in summary, we are on here today talking about how Valentine's Day isn't just about the romance. It's about all kinds of love. I look at it as Celebrate Love Day. And part of the reason we're talking about this is this can be so triggering to people who don't have a partner right now or who may be feeling lonely. So we're just having a quick moment to talk about some other ways to get some love, some other ways to celebrate love, so that instead of leaning into feeling lonely, you can lean into all this other love you have available. Sound like a plan? So we are going to do a recap review and then get you out of there. Again, I'm your host, Dr. Ericka. So listen in. If you're catching this, you know someone that needs to tag them. If you also know someone that needs to share them, sharing is caring. And the last thing, if you're watching it later, hashtag replay in the comments, feel free to always go back to the beginning. As I said, this one's not long, short, but good and important, because when you're good, you win. I'm Dr. Ericka, but I'm also Dr. Goodwin. All right, now, so let's go ahead and do a quick review/recap if I can make all of these things work. Me and my electronics have not been friends lately. That's a whole nother story. So we're talking about today, Valentine's Day is not just for romantic love. It's not just for the romance. It's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's none of that. It is about love. One of the reasons they do Valentine's Day is it's about love. But it's not just for the gals. It's not just for the lovers. It's for everybody. It doesn't matter how you identify. It doesn't matter what's going on in your relationship life. It's a great day to celebrate love. So today we're talking about some types of love other than just romantic love. Number one, love of pets. Those fur babies, those little fish babies. If you're into snakes and iguana, scale babies, feather babies. But all of those pets, they receive love and they give love. It's one of the reasons we like pets, is because they show us unconditional love. So get some of that love. Get your love bucket filled by some pets or some animals. And as I said, I have a god puppy. I've god puppies and fur brothers and fur cousins. I don't even have to get them. I don't even have to do the upkeep and walk them. I just get the love. The next is family love. You can get love from your family and appreciate and be grateful for who you have. And also there's platonic love. What about those friends? Those friends can fill your love bucket too. The last is self-love, because don't forget about yourself. You deserve some love too. Why don't you give some of that love to yourself? Pour back into yourself. We're always talking about all the places you pour. You pour everywhere. You pour into everybody. Let's pour into yourself. Why don't you give some of yourself some of that love? Because self-love is a great way to be better, do better, and live better, and get to that better life, and to get to that point where you feel great, you feel energized, and you are ready for today. then you're ready for the next day. And you're ready to do all of those things that are going to help you get better. But you're also going to feel better because you are pouring back into yourself and acknowledging how great and special of a person you are. Now, if you haven't told yourself, take a moment and say self, insert your name. I am special. I am worthy of being loved. And I love myself. There's a song that goes, I love myself. But I'm not, I told you I'm going to quit singing songs. But love yourself. Give yourself some love. Celebrate loving yourself for today. All right. So that's what we're talking about. Some ways to celebrate love and have some love moments. Fill your love bucket, even if you do not have a romantic partner. Because, just because it's Valentine's Day doesn't need to mean you need to be stressed out and sad and lonely. There's so many other ways to connect with other humans. So thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Dr. Ericka, Harvard-trained, double board certified psychiatrist and integrative lifestyle coach. I am irrationally passionate about helping you be better, do better, and live better. I do that through my adult telepsychiatry practice, my books, including Fix Your Fairy Tale, A Woman's Guide to a Great Life, Love, and Legacy, my speaking, and my hit podcast, Better with Dr. Ericka. I do all of this to help people like you that are busy and you are showing up for everybody. You're showing up for work. You're showing up for your friends. You're showing up for your family. You're often not showing up for yourselves. So I do all of this to put you back in your life. You hear me? You got me? All right now. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for supporting me, but also thank you for doing something for yourself. So take your right hand, left arm, left hand, right arm. We're not hokey pokey. We're giving big hugs because we're talking about self-love. Give yourself some love because you deserve it. Let's celebrate love today. Let's do it. Now, if you are feeling lonely and you are super stressed out and you feel overwhelmed and it's hard for you to embrace all this love because you are stressed out or just feeling bad, you're always welcome to check out my private practice, AskDrGoodwin.com, AskDrGoodwin.com, scrolling below. It is a private telepsychiatry practice. I'm licensed in multiple states and can just see you where you're at. How about that? So just check that out and you can get a free complimentary consultation. The next thing is, we're almost ready for season 4. It will be launching this month. Yes. Make sure that you check out the podcast Better with Dr. Ericka on Google Podcasts, Audible. Where else are we? iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or betterthepodcast.com. I'll scroll in below and check the podcast out. You can listen to some old episodes, but I also encourage you to subscribe or follow because a couple bonuses are going to drop before this new season, and you're going to want to catch it all of it, like all of it. All right, now, and the other thing is we're talking about loneliness. And you can also catch my page. I have some information on there. I do have a product called Simple Cures for Loneliness. There are some cards that are really inspirational, but give practical strategies to combat loneliness along with some inspirational quotes. Each one has an activity, and they're really great for connection. You can go to lonelinesscards.com, but you'll also see that on my page. So thank you so much for showing up for you. Thank you so much for showing up for me, and happy Love Day. Until next time, have an even better day.